3 Gun Systems Part 2. So we are going to be continuing from where we left off on last episode, which I believe we ended up with ACS engine being at the end. So I have a couple gun systems that I would like to show off. So yeah, sorry for not posting Roblox content recently. I've just been more invested into LSPDFR and 5M. So let's go ahead and start with the number 3, which would be BG engine. So let's again start with the complexity of setting the system up. So again, we got everything in folders, so that's a 10 out of 10 for being so neatly organized. So everything in workspace, inside of the workspace folder, will go in workspace. Everything inside of the starter GUI folder will go into starter GUI, of course. Everything inside of starter character scripts will go in the designated place, which would be into starter player, starter character scripts, just like this. Everything into server script service goes into SSS. Everything in replicated storage goes into replicated storage, and then you could just get rid of the folder since we won't be using it. So, one very special thing about this gun system, you're only limited to one gun. This is because this gun system was basically made for a single player game, not really, multiplayer. Or it could be multiplayer, but as you can see, you instantly spawn with the gun. You cannot unequip the gun. So it's basically like a campaign mode type gun system, if you guys know what I mean. This is the gun system. So it's really nice. You, for some reason, have infinite ammo. I have no clue why. But that's basically it for this system. There's really not much you can do. Can't unequip the gun either. So for gun system number 2, we have Viethin Engine. So this is basically a remake of Murno's gun system. It comes with different modules. So this is basically focused more into World War I, World War II type games. As you can see, we have these old type guns, and then we have some modern, and then those. So again, complexity of setting it up. 10 out of 10 for everything being neatly placed, and we have them even categorized by type of weapon, so that's really cool. So again, everything from replicated storage goes into replicated storage. Everything from server script service goes into server script service. I did not mean to open the anti-exploit thing. Actually, yeah, just making sure this isn't a... You know what? That might be a virus. I'm not even sure. Anyways, everything from storage GUI goes into starter GUI. Then everything from weapons, I'm just going to select all of these individually. Just like this. And move them into starter pack. And then we could just get rid of the folder once we're done. And then we click play here, and then your gun system is automatically set up, and then you could just edit it to however you want. This gun system is basically just Murno, but it's remade. I need to turn off my shift lock because it is annoying as fuck. And basically, we have your gun, right? And then once you take it off, it's linked to your back, so that is really cool, and I would definitely recommend using this for war games since it's really legit. And then the animations, you know how the old Murno gun system that I showcased last time, it didn't come with animations. Well, guess what? This one does. Check it out. Comes with animations. You can aim and fire. Aim and fire. So that's a really cool thing about the system. And finally, the moment you have all been waiting for would be gun system number 1, which is Carbon Engine. This I saw in the comments and I was like, oh hey, Carbon Engine, that sounds like a cool name. So I searched it up and I really liked this gun system. I would really recommend it if you guys are making some type of milsim game. So complexity to set up, it is really not that hard. You just gotta drag everything where it's supposed to go and you're already set up. Then you have carbon values. I believe this is where you would edit most of the stuff. You would have curl length, equipped kills. I think this is just for in-game, so you don't really need to touch it. Then you have the sort of GUI, and it would go in here. And then it has all these modules which it will load. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and test the system. And I do need to mention that these are for R6 only, not for R15. Or I'm not really sure, I haven't tried them. But here it is. Here is Carbon Gun Engine. It's basically like ACS, but just remade, I guess you would say. Again, the gunsling, so that's a really cool feature that they have. AK-105 will note for some reason. We have a honey badger. So if you guys are making a milsip type game, I would definitely recommend getting this gun pack, as it is the most realistic one I have found on the internet for a while now. Let's go ahead and just test these other weapons to see what they're like. We have an RPG. Whoa. Oh, I can't shoot it. Okay, cool. Then we have an M9, M4A1, M4A1 carbine, which I think it's the same thing, right? And whatever the hell this is. Barrett, I think this is like a sniper type thing. FAMAS. And yeah, that basically, holy shit, that basically covers our you know, the top 3 gun systems part 2. There really isn't much to add. These are if I were you, if you were making a roleplay game, I'd definitely recommend Warbound or ACS. If you're making any other type of war game, like single player campaign, then I would recommend any other of the gun systems I just showed, because these are really cool. And yeah, that will be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.